Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and welcome back to another LEGO Deals video. Now, I want to wish you guys a happy holidays here for everything that you guys got going on, but I do know there's some deals on LEGO sets already starting throughout the day, and I'm going to give you my forewarning that I'm going to try and keep you guys up to date the best I can. So without further ado, let's jump straight into today's video. Kicking things off over with our good friends at Target. There's some really nice discounts that I want to bring to attention because there's some interesting Lego sets that I know you've been asking for. First off, we have the Lego Ideas Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It's normally $220 retail, and it actually just came out here early in October 2025. Now, it's on a hefty discount of 30% off, and I think that just goes to show the overpriced Lego sets of 2025. It's very uncommon in many years past that we see a just newly released Lego set go 30% off within the first 2 months of it being on the shelves. Now, this set's actually pretty interesting. I really enjoy the build. I think 220 is just a ridiculous ask price, but it does come with some iconic minifigures, and it's my favorite movie of the Willy Wonka franchise, right? The Gene Wilder version, in my opinion, is the best one, but I grew up on it. Curious to see which version of Willy Wonka is your favorite in the comments below. But regardless, the two Oompa Loompas Willy Wonka minifig literally make up over half the cost of this price tag alone. If I'm not mistaken, Willy Wonka's in our top 10 most expensive minifigures of the year. If not, he's definitely in the top 15. So take that with what you will, and take advantage of that sale, as I imagine as more people find out about this one, especially with a newly released set, I think many people would swipe the card and probably take that deal for what it's worth. Next up here, we have the Marvel Avengers Assemble Age of Ultron set. This is normally a marked up price tag set. I think it's normally $80 MSRP. If I'm not mistaken, I do not remember this one being $95. I feel like that's Target's gimmick marketing tactic to raise it to 40% off. So buyer beware. And I think that's a really good takeaway from a video like this. So thank you guys for watching. But I think it's important to realize that, percent off nowadays might not mean as much as it should, considering a few things, right? Not just Target, but Target definitely inflating prices. So say this was 80 and they upped it to 95, and that's going off my head. I don't know Marvel prices like that off the top of my head, but to 57 here would be 40% off. But if it was just $80 MSRP, that's actually not truly a great deal. Regardless of that, I think this set for whatever reason retailed at 100 in my head. So that actually might truly be what it is worth. So anyways, it does come with a bunch of Marvel minifigures there, so not too shabby. But yeah, take advantage of that one for anyone that wants that one. I'm sure it's probably a set retiring at the end of the year or whatever, but not typically my go-to. Now, when I also said inflated prices, like, I don't just mean Target. I think the Willy Wonka set is a prime example. On paper, 30% off looks like a really good deal, but this set had no business retailing for $220, and it really probably should have started at the top, maybe 180 bucks. But I don't make the pricing of Lego sets, so I can't do anything there. But I can call out Lego deals and sales, and when I bring this one to attention, even if it was $180, this turns out to be a fair deal. Again, I think this more in the $120 range would be a fantastic buy, but for now, we'll take what we can get. On top of that, we have some other sales kicked off here over on Target that I will go through here just for a brief second. But we got some Duplo on discount. We have the Lego Technic set here, the Formula One Mercedes E-Performance with the pullback, down to $17.59. Not a huge sale. This is one that I think is a little bit more worthwhile, and one that I kind of draw attention to. I really like the Lego City F1 cars. I thought they were really fun builds and not the over-the-top level detail of the Speed Champions. I don't know. I'm just kind of a simple person, and the fact that these were so simple, had no stickers, were printed, I really enjoyed them. And they fit in anybody's Lego City if they're building a Lego City. Anyways, it retails for, whoa, I think that's a marked up price. I thought it was 30, but yeah, $30 MSRP, down $5 here, but still one that's retiring at the end of the year. Hopefully we can find a bigger deal or sale on that one in time to come. As we scroll down, we do have the Harry Potter Advent Calendar. We have a Lego Friends set as well as Lego Disney. Our botanical collection here is 20% off. The Wreath, which again is another overpriced Lego set, $100 down to $70. Definitely makes it a little bit worthwhile, but I thought that was a really mildly overpriced set. But man, look at the numbers of over 23,000 sold is absolutely bananas. But it makes sense with holiday season. this is genuinely a really cool gift. At least if I received one, I'd be like, yeah, that's pretty cool. So $70 on that one. And all disclosure, I did build this one and it was pretty fun of a build, but I thought that $100 price tag was just a little bit wild. The Lucky Bamboo here was a pretty cool build as well. The Bamboo Building Kit Lego. That was awesome. Tiny Plants down to $18. This is another interesting one. Star Wars Advent Calendar. I'm curious to see in the comments if anyone's ever found this one cheaper than, I guess, $31. I think we found a sale at 25 or 26, if I'm not mistaken, maybe like a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a popular one here over the weekend as we kick off and get ready for December 1st. I would assume a lot of these advent calendars potentially get discounted in the next couple of days and probably leave the shelves, because I think retailers want them off the shelves, of course, before December 1st, because that's when people are going to utilize them, right, and use them. So I think that makes a lot of sense. Our creepy tuxedo cat, everybody says that's creepy, but I actually enjoy it. This one's pretty cool. But that one's down to $80 or nearly 20% off. $70 on the Back to the Future time machine. Pretty average deal here, nothing crazy. The Speed Champions Mercedes pack is down to $25. We have the $45 Evolution of STEM with the 3 exclusive minifigures. We have the Hogwarts Express down to $88. I know I had a lot of people commenting about this set in the past, and I feel like this is a pretty fair price tag, but potential to see it under 70 here going into Black Friday weekend. So personally, if you feel like waiting out on that one, it is a pretty fun set. A little bit less detailed than some of the ones we've seen in the past, but still, I'm a huge Hogwarts Express fan, so definitely one that brings a lot of attention there. Captain Rex, down to $879, the Y-Wing. I think that's awesome for just a really fun minifigure set. And I mean, you can see the numbers sold. 31,000 is pretty crazy. And then the Peely Bone. This is another set retiring at the end of the year on a pretty decent sized discount. Will it go further? I think potential, but if it does, I feel like many people, Lego investors, resellers, whatever you want to call them, are probably going to buy up this set if it's under 70. So $70, I think, is an absolutely good deal on this set. But if it does go further, I think at that point, it'll be definitely a little bit better of an entry point. But hey, we always know to get some skin in the game. And then last one here to talk about is the Optimus Prime Transformers set. Again, I got a lot of comments talking about this one, 180 down to 156. I have not built this set or bought it or invested in it or anything like that, so I can't really speak too much on it, other than the fact that, I mean, it's sitting 20% off. That's a lot better than 180, and overall looks like a really, really good set for what you get inside of it. Anyways, that's going to be in short the Target deals. We are kicking up and ramping up for an insane Black Friday discounts on Lego.com, and hopefully you guys watched our video earlier and got a little insight to what is yet to come, like the UCS Razor Crest, Sith Infiltrator, Ninjago sets, Marvel sets, all that lore. So check that video out if you haven't, and at the very least, I will see you guys live on YouTube here at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time to kick off Lego deals. We will be going over and staying up all night waiting for Macy's, for, I guess, Kohl's maybe revamp, Target, Amazon, Walmart, Lego.com themselves, and many other retail, GameStop, and many other retails that we will be covering on this live stream. It is literally one of the biggest live events of the year for Lego, so I hope you guys will join. On top of that, if you're sick of your family at dinner, I will be over on eBay Live at 5 p.m. I'll try to drop the links in the comments below, but I hope to see you guys at 5. We'll be auctioning off some old retired Lego Christmas sets, some Lego minifigures, and everything will start at $1. And at the very least, maybe give you a break from all that eating. Anyways, hope you guys have an amazing holiday. As always, we will see you in the next one, and I'm super excited for Black Friday tonight. And we'll see you in a little.